first saw it, it was an abandoned house. But we saw a lot of potential. So it's really dusty. It was really, like an abandoned house. But then we saw how preserved the wood is. They're actually pine wood. They maintain really well. We saw ourselves there. Hello, OG. I'm Rachelle, and I'm 46 years old. I'm a retired IT professional, and I'm the owner of the Black Cabin of Cabin Dreams. We're not from Baguio, but coincidentally, my husband and I, when we were kids, we were both brought to Baguio by our parents, and we both have our separate memories of, enjoying Baguio. Then, when we got married, we visited Baguio, and we both had that nostalgic feeling that we wanted to share also to our kids. And it was also during that time that we were dreaming of our future. And actually, we were dreaming of retiring in Baguio. So our family really loves going to Baguio. The kids enjoy the cool weather, fresh strawberries, and even the tourist spots, and walking along Session Road. We used to go or stay at hotels, but then there was a time that we said, why don't we try the bread and breakfast? I think it was 2016 when we tried one bread and breakfast. It was a really lovely cabin. So we loved that idea of like having a vacation home in Baguio. And during that time, we already searched the internet. Thanks to Facebook, we found one. We called the broker, and luckily they were available. So we were able to set up a viewing in a private gated subdivision that we actually didn't know existed. That's when we found out that there was this really, really nice subdivision that houses, cabins. That's also when we realized that what we really wanted was an A-frame cabin. We sent offers to 2 other houses, but then I think third time's the charm, sabi nila. So that's when we came upon the Black Cabin. So our house is what we would consider mid-century modern. So it's mid-century design. Actually, the A-frame itself is mid-century. It's spacious, minimalist, linear, geometric. We've placed some vintage furniture. So my husband is a fan of vintage design and furnishings. We have this bar cabinet. It was an old TV that he repurposed into a bar cabinet. It's really cute, including our lounge chairs and all other chairs like the cantilever chairs. They're all vintage inspired. So all these were actually brought together to give that mid-century vibe. The lot size is 300 square meters and the floor size is about 200 square meters. So we have a 2-car parking area. We have 2 entrances. It's one on the side and one in front. Then here is our kitchen, our dining area, a bedroom that is senior-friendly, and a powder room. Upon going up the stairs, the main highlight here is the high ceiling. This is our living room. So it's where our family gathers and hangs out a lot. We play board games, we watch movies there. And during the pandemic, that's also where we hear Mass. So it's one of those places that we have a lot of core memories. There's a master bedroom also here at the 2nd floor. It has a small room inside. That could be a walk-in closet. But for now, we made it into a kid's bedroom. So this is where our small family stays if we have guests over. This bedroom also has its own toilet and bath. So we go up to the 3rd floor. We have a small storage space, and the 3rd bedroom is here. It also has its own toilet and bath. It's actually a lovely view from the 3rd floor. You'll see the mountains, especially on a clear day. So we have bricks actually outside, which we retained. It came from the original house. We just painted it black to make it look more modern. The roof, we had to fix a little, but we retained it as well. And then we also just had it repainted. So the windows, we had to replace them. We changed from jalousie, we changed them to sliding windows. And if I remember correctly, on the second floor, it just used to be a door in the middle and then some jalousies and glass. So we changed everything. We changed it to glass walls and sliding doors. As for the trusses, we actually had to replace some. We changed it to metal na, so that it's more sturdy and long-term. There used to be a bedroom on the third floor. We had to remove one of the bedrooms so that we can open up to a very high ceiling. That we were actually really happy that we made that decision. Since we removed one bedroom from the third floor, we added a bedroom on the first floor. When we were doing it also, we were thinking of our parents who are senior citizens. It won't be hard for them to go up the stairs. The walls, they're real pine wood as well, especially on the first floor. We decided to paint it white para mas maaliwalas. For the kitchen, I've always wanted a sink that's facing a window and seeing people move about. So that's why we have the sink there, right in front of the window, overlooking the street. I think what makes it unique is that it gives you that nostalgic feeling. So we're not really used to living in or staying in cabin houses. So when you're in the black cabin, it takes you away from the city life and it actually go on pause and enjoy your vacation. So renovating an old house actually is quite challenging. Of course, the first thing that you have to think about is the integrity of the structure. Luckily, our contractor is very meticulous in that matter. So they had to reinforce the A-frame, especially that it's been there for quite a time. I think for like 40 years already. If I'm not mistaken, it's built in the 1980s. The plumbing, we also had to check that, and the electric wiring. So all those, we really have to ensure that they're intact. We all know that the challenges that we faced it was during the lockdown. Baguio actually was very strict in terms of visitors. We had to bring some materials from Manila to the city. The workers also were very limited, so we just had to make do with whatever we have. With the technology right now, so we were able to communicate with our contractor. Other than that, also the materials, it's good that some of the stores that we bought from, they have a branch in Baguio City. So we order from Manila and then we just have it sent to their branch in Baguio. For the future, I actually wanted to complete the bar cabinet on the second floor. So we still have to put like a wine ref and all. At the back of the house, I was planning to put up a vegetable and herb garden and perhaps like either a brick oven or a pizza maker. And then we also plan this house actually to be our retirement home. So my husband and I, we've always dreamed of having an early retirement. This is one of the steps actually towards that. What we want is a balance of the city life and the life in the province. So we get the best of both worlds. That's why we have a place here in Manila and also a place in the province. So what I learned from this experience is actually just to be really patient. It will come to you in time. So for us, it took us 5 years to get this dream. And now we're happy about it. We're living what we dreamed about.
Want to share your house and get featured? Email us at stories.onlygood@gmail.com and tell us about your interesting home story. For more videos like this, subscribe to OG and be part of the community.